What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Meta platforms with the ticker symbol FB. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So the last time that I looked at Facebook was back here in early December, and we almost had that evening star pattern. You can see that after this huge sell down, there was a doji, which is kind of an indecision bar, followed by another red bar and then the green bar. So usually an evening star pattern just has a sell off, a indecision bar, and then a reversal. So we almost got the exact same pattern that I predicted. Anyway, we got that bounce here after a double bottom, and then prices bounced up above the EMA, but now we're just kind of going sideways. There's a lot of indecision in the market. So what I believe Facebook will continue to do in the future is possibly just move sideways or sell off a little bit, and I'll show you why. So it looks like this could possibly be the range that PayPal is inside of now. So after the previous downtrend channel has played out, you can see that there was this downtrend channel. Let me make this green. So you can see there was a downtrend channel that Facebook was inside of. There was a breakout side and a move to a new low, which is pretty much perfect price action. Then we got a reversal. However, prices came back again to test the lows like one more time, create a double bottom, and now we're seeing another reversal. However, the thing about this is looks like we're just kind of going range bound, because from the highs we find some type of support, and the lows we are finding resistance. So it looks like Facebook is not really trending in any particular direction. You can see that there was a slight little trend up from the lows. However, it looks like this channel is also played out because there was a breakout side and moved to a new high. So that's why I'm envisioning and expecting prices sell off one more time to head to the lower side of the range, because it looks like it's stalling out and finding resistance at the highs. So I expect prices to go to the lower side just because that's what ranges normally do. However, I could be wrong and we could just continue sideways in this range market. However, since everything else selling off, I expect a reversal also to lows. However, that'll pretty much be a good sign for Facebook, just because this will be the first low, and then we had the second low, and now we could possibly have a third low. So this is a double test of the first bounce. So that's a bullish sign. We just gotta wait to see if Facebook wants to get down here this far, but I think it will. Just gotta wait and see. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. You can see that Facebook was inside of a previous spike in channel. That's the spike up, and then this is the flatter channel that the price was respecting, as you can see here. So recently that uptrend had a breakout side of it, and we haven't had a new high in place. So even though we're seeing this sideways action for Facebook, I still expect a retest of these highs in the future, unless something drastic happens. But even though we're still having a sell-off and some sideways action, I still expect prices to come all the way back up here to the $400 plus level to retest these highs. So that's what I see happening, and probably will happen for Facebook in the coming weeks and months. So we could just see a little bit more sideways action from this stock, maybe something like this, chopping around, and then eventually a breakout. So that's what could happen. Or we can do something quicker, which is just start selling off right now, maybe break out one more time, and then get a bounce back up. So it could be quicker or take a longer amount of time. As you can see here, Facebook has been selling off since early to mid-September. So that's about 3 months already that we've been going down, and we still haven't recovered. So these corrections could last a long time. So I think we're going to head lower, possibly retest the low $300 levels before seeing some type of bullish action. So as right now, we're just going sideways. It's hard to tell exactly where it wants to go. We're just moving sideways, but I'm predicting we go to the lower side just because we have a lot of support here, and possibly they want to test it again. And I'll show you guys on the weekly chart another reason why we could see lower prices in the future. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this is the weekly chart for Facebook, and I'm sure you guys a measured move that could possibly play out. You can see that's the first leg up, and then there was a correction in between this second leg and the first leg, and it looks like the target that price action wants to head towards is the low $400 level, or to be precise, the 409 to the 410 level. So I'm still expecting this target to be hit unless anything changes drastically. Looks like we're just stalling out and finding resistance at this EMA. Prices are having a hard time pushing through it, so maybe they want to sell off one more time to trap in shorts before reversing the market. You can see there is a lot of support at the low $300 level, and we're finding a good amount of resistance at the 344 level. So we could just be trading in between these bounds for a while, but maybe we could see a push to the lower side one last time before heading up to retest these highs. And I also think they're going to be pulling the market back down a little bit more and maybe get that triple test, just because if I connect the swings at the top of this move up and I drag it down, this channel fits really nicely against the price action. Let me adjust it a little bit better. So you can see that there are 3 touches at the upper side. The midline is acting as both support and resistance. You can see the numerous touches against the dash line. We have not come back to the lower side of the channel, but maybe this would be the time that they want to do it, and it looks like they could. So we could get that move down to the lower side of the channel, find some type of support at also the strong low $300 level, and then get that bounce up that we're expecting to retest the highs. So in the near term, I'm a little bearish on Facebook, but in the long term, I'm still sticking with my target unless anything changes. So that's pretty much all I see, and thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.